What is up, guys? 12 past midnight, and I am here today to show you the start to finish process of Duracoating a paperweight. So I already opened everything up. So I got a 15.5 inch handguard, my lower, upper. I'm going to do the little plastic piece there. Don't think I'm going to do the grip, or I'm going to leave that in the, what do they call that, storm gray. So as you can see, workspace is cleared off, so must be time to start a new build. Got some parts for another one that I'm going to do. This one is going to be a custom color. This is, I'll tell you what it is. It started out as Mike's Mystery. I've had this for a while. Still good. They tell you it's a 1-year shelf life. If you keep it protected, it'll last quite a bit longer. So I don't have any worries about this. So this started as Mike's Mystery. I actually won this, guessing, I don't know how I won this. They had a promotional giveaway or something. So it's about, so that's Wolf Gray next to it. It's about the same contrast as Wolf Gray, but I put some royal blue. That'll kind of give it that blue hue to the gray. I added a little black to this. This was a much lighter, kind of a brown, grayish color. How do you say it? So it was a gray with a brown tint to it. So I added Voltar black to get her into the gray that I wanted, and then I added the royal blue to give it the blue-gray hue. This will be a tiger stripe, two-tone, kind of a tiger stripe rattlesnake. And yeah, so that's that. Like I said, I got everything stripped down. I did buy this as a complete assembly, so there's some assembly oil on it. So we're going to take this outside. First part of the process, I am going to clean everything down with brake clean really well. I've had this lower sitting around. It actually looks like I may have used it at one point. So definitely had a charging handle in it at some point. So yeah, do the upper. I may have just called this a lower. Sorry about that. Don't hate me. Clean everything with brake clean. I don't know if I'll show it. I might prop the camera up. If you've cleaned something with brake clean or seen it cleaned with brake clean, you pretty much know what's going on. Clean it out, get all the oil out of it. From there, we're going to acid etch these. We're going to acid etch the upper, the lower, the tube, and the handguard. I won't acid etch the plastic. It has no purpose. This Duracoat's going to stick to this just fine. I don't even know if I'll scuff it up. I've scuffed them up in the past, and honestly, I don't think it doesn't really matter. The Duracoat bonds to plastic. As long as it's clean, I haven't had a problem with it. The only thing I did have a problem with was a CAC pistol brace. The way that they form the plastic, there's an oil impregnated in it, and they weep. And the Duracoat didn't stick to that very well. So, stay tuned. All right, once you get your parts clean, you're going to have this white residue from the brake clean. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Won't hurt nothing. I'm going to kind of zoom in on these so you can see. So they got kind of like that black, blue kind of hue to it. It's the last time you're going to see that. When you're done with this, these things are going to be light absorbing black. Actually looks pretty cool. So here I have my metal prep. Now, I'm not going to tell you what this is. I'm going to tell you that Duracoat sells a no sand metal prep. I recommend buying it. Shout out to Duracoat. You guys do an awesome job. I love your shit. I, however, did not buy it. I'm not even going to say this is equal to or better than. I'm just going to say that this works, and that's why I'm not telling you what it is. What I did was I looked up their MSDS sheet, I looked at the product contents, I looked at the mixture, and I found something else that was very similar. It is not the same. I am not saying that this is the same. I'm not even telling you that this works. I'm telling you this is what I use, and I'm not telling you what it is. So, everything's dry. Excuse my fancy container, like an asshole. I wasn't thinking when I bought one, and I bought the wrong size. So, we're going to take this straight out of jug. We're going to fill this baby up. I don't have enough room in here. Use a plastic container. I do not recommend metal. If you use metal, that's on you. Also, don't go digging your hands in this shit. This shit requires gloves, and make sure you're wearing all your safety precautions. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and as you can tell, I'm not touching it. I'm going to go in the house, I'm going to put some gloves on, and I'm going to dunk and saturate that stuff. I'm going to leave it in probably about 15 minutes. I'll pull a piece out, I'll check it, and I'll put it back in. The shit's acid. It's basically what you're doing. You're acid etching your material. And the shit's going to acid etch everything. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm not necessarily recommending this. This is what I do. Alright, so back again. It's been about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and pull these out, wash them, dry them, check them, and go from there. I'm hoping that 25 was enough. They may need a second dip, so I'm not going to pour this back in yet. As you can see, I went and got my gloves. I got gloves on now, and I'm going to kind of dig around in here. It's so hard to tell. We're going to try it though. Shake this stuff out. You don't want to really be carrying around. Got another plastic container with some rags. That's going to be kind of crucial. As you can tell, this is the container I just bought. Completely not thinking like an asshole that that was going to be the problem. So, pull the lower out. That looks pretty good. I think we're going to be good. So, again, shake it out. And take these, rinse them with cold water, and then switch to hot and kind of warm them up. That's going to help your drying and your evaporating, so you can get to work sooner if this is the desired outcome you're looking for. If not, they're going to have to go back in here, give them another 15 minutes, and then repeat the process. Alright, so these are back in the mix again. They've been in there about 10 minutes. I'm going to pull them. The lower looked good. The upper looked pretty good. But the rail needed a little longer. And I thought, you know what? Since I'm here, might as well do it all now. Ooh. That's why I wear safety glasses, kids. I do have mine on, so believe me. It's a real thing. This is the finished product. So that shiny spot, that's still wet. But the rest of this thing, I am in bright light. There we go. So once this thing dries, you can see it gets this kind of fuzzy effect. And I mean, this baby is dark. Like, you can see there, it still looks like the original finish, but this finish is now etched. A fuzzy effect, that's what we want. Duracoat's gonna soak right up, latch right onto this. Buffer tube still looks like the buffer tube. It's got just a little, it's got a chalky feel, and that's just the, it's just the way that it is. But yeah, I'll let these dry out for a while, kind of set everything up.